hear me. I'm gonna see, can you see this? Try to be in the light. Close the door. Can y'all see my leg? Can you let me know if you can see my leg? I'm waiting for the police to get here. I'm whispering because he's upstairs. And I hope, I don't know how he's going to respond. But after I did the live, he got mad that I let y'all hear it. And people started sending it to him and sending it on Instagram. He then came in there and attacked me. And I turned my phone on. And he asked me who was on the phone listening, because he was saying a lot of stuff I wanted y'all to hear. And he was admitting he did spit in my face and spit food in my face. When he was saying he didn't, that I'm a liar. And I'm just confronting him, but scared to confront somebody else, confront Shannon. And y'all seen the videos up there. No, I wasn't. She wouldn't come up on the fucking porch. And he was like, bitch, who you talking to? You got somebody on the phone? I said, no. And then he came over in my bedroom and he was like, you are taping me, bitch? Give me this motherfucking phone. And I had 2 phones. He took both of my phones. And he's like, I'm going to erase all this shit out of here. And he started taking my phones, going through the phone. He upstairs. I started trying to erase all the shit in my phone. And so I reached for the phone. I said, give me my phones. You don't have the right to take my phones. He pushed me into my bed. At the bottom of my bed, it's one of those beds that's got the thick wooden bottom boards. I did. They said they on their way. Nigga upstairs, so I can't talk too goddamn loud. Motherfucker snap. And then he pushed me, and the bottom of my board bottom of my bed is a really thick wooden bottom board. Now some beds have a bottom board. And so he knocked me into that. And then he went out in the hallway. So I followed him. I said, give me my phones back. You don't have a right to, he's like, you liar, you liar. I said, how am I a liar? And I just taped you. And he got so mad that I had to tape to let y'all hear it, which wasn't the worst one. And he was saying a lot of fucked up shit. So I'm a liar, but you took my phones and you're going through them to erase them. So I went out in the hallway upstairs and I got asked to give me the phone. He pushed me again. I went backwards. And then he walked over to the top of the steps. And I kept trying to reach to get my phone. And he pushed me again. And I went back into the, it's like the stairs at the top of it's got a little wall. I went into that. Then he moved back from the stairs. And he was standing in the hallway. I'm not giving you shit. You ain't telling this shit on me. I said, but if I'm a liar, what does it matter? You were using your own words. I wasn't talking for you. You were saying that shit on that phone yourself. And then I reached for it again. He pushed me. And I went into the chair because I keep a chair in front of my door and I work out and I'll sit on the chair. He pushed me into that. And so I went into my room. He gave me the phones back after he made sure it was erased. And like, I guess a little while later, I went into my bathroom, my private bathroom. And I was looking in the mirror. I was trying to wash my face and get myself together. And my leg was hurting. And I'm like, why is my leg hurting? Because, I wear long skirts. So I didn't know it was just hurting. I bent down and pulled up my skirt. And it was what I just showed you. It was black and purple. Because, I bruise easy. And, something happened to me. It's easy to see it on my skin. No, that ain't him. Y'all, I'm not trying to get him locked up, but I can't let this go. He's never put his hands on me. So I know if it's gotten to this point, he was so enraged with me. And I finally talked to his probation officer. And they said they're going to try to rush this and send him somewhere else. Because they don't want this to keep getting more dangerous when one of us gets hurt. And it keeps escalating. So, I'm waiting for them to see what they could do. The probation officer was talking to him. He said, I'm lying about everything. He said I spit in his face. And then I think he went on Instagram and said, I spit in his face. And he didn't do nothing to me. I am aggressive with him, but not aggressive with everybody else. I've never been aggressive with him. I never attacked him. I wanted my son out of jail. I want my son here. And you all know that clearly he's not in his right mind. Something wrong with him. And I don't think he takes his medicine. He has mental health medicine. He don't take it every day. As well as other shit and drinks. Yeah, you're absolutely right. I have to let y'all know. I'm waiting for them. If y'all want to do a wellness check and ask me to check on me, that's fine. I don't know when the officers are going to be here, but my leg is hurting. I'm gonna try to show it to you again. The people that are trying to get down, make sure I can see it pull up my skirt. See if I'm, see my leg. If you can see. I'm so tired. I haven't slept. Let me try to hold it up. You see it? You don't see that? It's a black spot. It's real small. Let me know if you can see it. Can you see it? How big and black that is. It's hurting real bad. Can you see it? Did y'all see it? Yeah, you know my skin. I bruise real easy. And I didn't know. It just started aching. It's real big. And it's black and purple and blue. He upstairs. That's why I ain't talking about. I came to the front door. I sent it to his probation officer. And she told me that wasn't enough. That I need to call the police. And she put her manager on the phone. It hurts. It do. It's real big. And you know, I bruise real easy. You know, I have skin issues. I scar easy. I don't know which time he pushed me. When I hit, you said court. Well, I told him, she asked me, did I want to go to the hospital? I told her no. She asked me, did I want to bring a paramedic? I said no, because it just looks like it's a bruise. When he knocked me, my body, I braced myself from not hitting the ground. He did it about 4 or 5 times. I don't know which time that he knocked me into the chair, knocked me into the wall, knocked me to the bottom. I got a big, thick piece of wood at the bottom of my bed, the bottom that goes all the way around. And he pushed me out. I went, but I tried to keep myself from falling on the ground. I didn't know what else he would do. And then he went out the hall, so I followed him. I said, give me my phones. If I'm a liar, then don't erase it. Give me my phone, but it's your voice. It's your voice. You're saying it, and he erased his voice or turned the volume down or something. And he kept pushing me real hard. And I was falling aside. He's stronger than me. And I didn't know I was hurt until I went in the bathroom. Yeah, he got mad because I taped, and he got mad because he didn't know. He was calling me dumb and stupid and I had a mental problem. But he got mad when he found out I was smart enough that I had taped some of the shit. And I let y'all hear it. And he said, all these people are attacking him. I'm like, but it was your voice. How can I be lying? It's your voice. Then he told them that I provoked him and I spit on him. I said, but do you have any proof I spit on you? And then it's like you admitted that you spit Doritos. He was eating, and he kept coming up to me spitting. And he's taller than me. But he's like, I got in his face and started spitting food. I didn't have any food. I had woke up and I heard him coughing real bad. I knew he had asthma, and I thought something was wrong. He got schizophrenia too. He's never done that before. So I know I didn't go to the hospital. I mean, but it's a real bad bruise. But I don't know if they can do anything about a bruise. We sent in and all medical documentation. Well, that's why I'm calling the police to have they said in order for the yeah, clearly he's bipolar. In order for the police to take this seriously, they said for the probation to take it seriously, I need to file a report. I sent them a picture. They're like, nope, that's not good enough. So I wanted to let y'all know what was going on. I just hope they don't leave him here with me once they see he really fucking hit me. But he keeps saying he didn't hit me. He keeps saying he didn't push me. So I don't know if they're going to believe him or me. But if he stays here, I don't know if he's going to do something else to me because he's mad. Because he's getting exposed. Shot for I don't know. You're right. I mean, they might give me something. I mean, I can take myself later. I'm just going to let them look at it too. Were y'all able to see it? To see what it looks like? I'm going to put a picture up too. It's real bad. It's black and purple. Okay, spiritual magician. No, I'm waiting for the police to get here. Look, I am not fucking elderly, okay? I'm not elderly. I'm not in a wheelchair, a walker, or none of that just because of my age. Thank you, Adrian5925. Not saying it that way. I understand you saying because of my age. Thank you. Yeah, but I'm not handicapped over here. I can still throw it. You know, even my legs, so I can throw it. I just wanted to let y'all know about this goddamn psycho. I finally accepted if they take him. Well, yeah, I do have some light makeup on because my face gets greasy. I just got a little bit of a thin powder. My foundation is thin and a little powder because I sweat in the middle of my face. I don't like a greasy, shiny face. Now just a little lipstick. I don't have no eyeliner or mascara on none of my eyebrows. Just something. No, I'm not Muslim. Thank you. You know, a lot of people say they like my bones. My face bones. I don't want to do this, but at the same time, I realize I have to. I'm from Atlanta, ATL, Charlotte, peace up, A-Town down. A lot of people have whole my life ask me where I'm from, especially when my hair is long. It's to my butt. But I'm from Georgia. You said, I remember in one of your songs, Pixie had a demonic look. I know I saw it, baby. I've been seeing that for years. Just because I ain't say nothing don't mean I didn't know. It's my child, remember? I saw it. And I was hoping one day he wouldn't do this to me. And clearly I set him off or said something to make him do this to me. Like I said earlier, he was like that as a child. Nobody raped him or did anything like that to him. He was little. He's always been that way. And I'm sure being in jail and being attacked and beat up by the police, and he had a concussion that'll cause you to have head problems, be combative and violent too. I know. I look like my daddy my whole life. My mother said when I came out of her, I look like my daddy. And I was praying to him too. And I'm like, Daddy, I know this is probably a conflict because I'm your daughter and that's your grandchild. So you have to separate us. I don't know how you're feeling about it, but I've been praying for it that they get him. You said, I'm a mom, I'm 34 years autistic, but is he that way though? Does he get violent? Because I know or can he still talk and function? Because I know there's a spectrum. You said it wasn't everyone's business to know, but now you have to protect yourself. Well, that's why I never told it. Like someone said, you've been protecting him by not telling us. No, because I did tell law enforcement and people that know us. So I did tell. But how do you feel? That's what I don't like. That's why I don't want to be in the public no more, because you know, you have to tell certain things, and everybody wants to know your business. And I didn't want to tell this to the public, but when I said protecting him, I was protecting him from the public, and I knew you all would turn on him. So, but I did tell law enforcement, and other people in my family knew he's been like this for years. That's what y'all don't know. Even before he went to jail, he's been that way towards me, and I don't know why. But my own child didn't like me from the time he was little up till now. It's not about, I can't blame jail, but that does make you worse too. It's very difficult. I know he had a difficult time in there, and he was always fighting because they always wanted to bite him. And many times what you call pretty boys get beat up, or they attempt to rape them or drug them or anything because they feel like just because of the way they look, they're weak. And he's not weak. He's fought a lot of men. And if you look at his jail record, as we know, when he got arrested, it was because he was very violent, and it wasn't to women. That's why I'm surprised at this. He was violent to men. So he has no problem fighting a man. He's extremely violent. And he was that way when he was small. He says, yeah, she never shared anything online until now. Yeah, it's been going on for years. Like I told you, since he was little, I don't have to share all of my business. I don't think it's not my obligation to tell you that. But I did tell law enforcement since he's been here for the whole year. That's the only thing I'm required to do if I choose to protect myself and I'm concerned about my life. I don't have to tell you my business on public. This is something I never wanted to tell you. But they kept coming out here and they wouldn't take him because they said he has rights and he's a tenant. You want to do something, put him out. And then when they came this weekend, I'm like, y'all, this is getting worse. And he's violent towards me, and you keep leaving him with me alone. One of us is going to get killed or very hurt, and you still leave him here. You say, I have an angry adult child. You got to leave them alone. If they're angry towards you, they're going to, what you trying to protect them for? They're going to walk themselves back into it. Because that's how they are wired, and they choose to accept that shit. They sabotage themselves. Oh, you're so sweet, October. Nice 4098. I don't feel beautiful. I'm so tired I can't eat. Like, I'm not one of those kind of people. Like, when they get stressed, they eat. When I get stressed, I starve. I can't hold nothing on my stomach. I can't even eat. I have to make myself drink water because I don't even want nothing. I just been praying. And I'm just stressed. No, I don't want to leave my house with him in it because he'll probably tear it up. I don't want to leave him in it. I'm going to see what they say today because I have proof he hit me. Or I don't want to say hit. He kept pushing me, and I was pushing me into stuff. I don't know if that's the same thing. That's like not like a direct hit, but it's still wrong to keep you. He stole my phones. And he's like, no, I'm not giving it back to you. Erase all this shit. You lying on me. I said, no, you were talking. How am I lying? You were talking. And he didn't want y'all to hear what he said. Yes, he put his hands on me to push me because he stole my phones and he was erasing. Yes, this is and he took my phones, which are my possession, and he said, I'm gonna erase everything. Bitch, you think you slick. And I'm like, remember a couple days ago, I was a dumb bitch and all this shit. So I guess you mad because I'm really not dumb, or I'm starting to take a play from your playbook. So I guess you mad because I ain't dumb. He was so pissed, he snapped on me. And talking to me like I'm not his mother. Yeah, it doesn't matter how you hold someone down. If someone has a mental problem, they have a psychological problem. It's nothing. nothing you can do because they don't think like you do. They don't feel like you do. They're not all there. I don't know how long it's going to take them to get here, but I did say it wasn't an emergency because I said it's already been done. So I asked for the non-emergency line because he's not engaging me. It's quiet right now. He's upstairs after he had said he hated me and I've messed up his life because they said you have to go. So they're working on his probation officer, and I talked to the manager above her, and she said because of the situation, they're afraid this is going to escalate into someone dying. They're trying to get him emergency housing, but he doesn't want to go. He wants to stay up here because he was telling somebody he likes his job and that I'm messing that up. Wherever he goes, he can just get another job. You see, my father, when he gets drunk, he used to push my mother into things. And, oh, how long did she put up with it? Yeah, I don't blame myself. I realize he's mentally not. I don't want to be around. Try to take care. You can't. It's so stressful on your soul. When you're taking care of someone, they're living with you that's mentally ill, they see things you don't see. They hear things you don't hear. Oh, some nights he was so out of it and saying people were trying to come get me, climbed up the wall and they were unlocking my window, getting ready to walk through the window. And that they were coming. He then walked out in the hall and said they were coming through the bathroom wall next door. The man I know that owns that condo, he hasn't lived there in about 5 or 6 years. And he has some relatives that live there. They moved out about 3 years ago. There's nobody next door. The neighbors on the other side that I have problems with, they're there. But on the other side of me, behind me, that unit is empty. And he said he heard them over there talking about they finna come, walk through the wall, and kill me. And I'm looking at him saying, ain't nobody over there. Ain't nobody coming to get me. It's empty. Nobody's there. And he kept saying it was. He heard him talking. I said, either you call the police on yourself, ask for an ambulance, not to be arrested. We're going to take you to the mental hospital, or I'm going to call. And he said, okay, you can call. They picked him up. I told him when they called what he was saying, but I just told you. And I said he needs to be evaluated. He needs some meds, or he needs some new meds, or a new strength of meds. And it's just heartbreaking, and it's so stressful and painful because a person like that will keep you up all night. Especially on top of if they're doing other recreational street drugs on top of the prescription drugs. Then he told his probation officer the day I stole his prescription meds. I wouldn't do that. I didn't steal them. I looked in there when I was packing his stuff. One bottle is empty. And the other bottle has maybe, I rattled it, has a few little pills in there. I think he said this weekend he didn't take it. I didn't want to get into that with y'all, but he's on meds, child, because his mind ain't good. So I've had to deal with those blackouts. And then attacks on me. And I know when he does that, he ain't take his meds. Why didn't he stick with his Muslim brothers? I thought he was going down a new route. He was dealing with Muslims in prison. I don't know about a lot of Muslims that support him out here. He tried to. They didn't support him. I don't know why. But how is that going to help somebody that has a mental problem? Please tell me, how is any religious sect in the world going to fix somebody with prayer when that person has a goddamn mental problem? Don't come over here with that, because see, I know, and I've dealt with it, and my mother mental ill and people mental ill in my family, and she was a preacher and crazy as a goddamn loon. will be okay one minute and another minute saying you did shit you didn't do and God told me. And I'm like, what the fuck? I didn't do nothing. Please don't come to me with no religion. I have nothing against Muslim religion. But don't tell me any religion has some brothers in a Christian religion or any other religion is going to fix someone that has a mental problem. Paranoid, schizophrenic, bipolar. Please don't come over here with that. You can't pray that away. That person needs a medical doctor, especially if they're not like into things like health and diet. And he's not. I feel bad. Yes, I understand that he has a mental problem. I know that I don't want to say nothing about that. Diane Hill, 2112. You see what I'm saying? Because you see how fast that video got back to my son? There's certain things I'm not going to say right now. But I mean, you're right. But I can't get into it right now. Because everybody and their mama listening and people don't like me. I'm sure they're enjoying the drama. And that's cool. That's another reason why I didn't want to say it. But again, stay woke. There's things I can't discuss on here because they send it to me. So I'm not going to address that. That's not a good idea. You see, I got pushed today. My leg fucked up. So that's fine. You can say it, but I'm not. No, y'all can say what you want to say. I just can't respond. It doesn't mean I haven't. I just cannot respond because we don't know who's listening. You see what happened to me this time? I didn't know they told it. So, and you see what happened to me. So y'all can say it. I'm not saying you can't. I'm not going to block you, but I can't speak. I can't say yay or nay. It's not safe for me. Can't tell you what I'm doing. But y'all keep suggesting, but you see what I'm saying? Why wouldn't I be scared of him? I'm here alone, no man, no backup. You would be too. You have somebody bigger than you, a man stronger than you, can push you over, and that's mentally throwed off. You don't know how they move, jumping from 1 minute to the next. You would be too. No, I'm not gonna leave my house. Upstairs. He quiet now. I don't know if he done took some of that shit because he's not loud talking and threatening me no more. He goes through that. Yes, J-Star, unpredictable, up and down. Right now he calm. He been calm, but he has medication for that. Like mood stabilizers and shit. He don't always take it. So when you're dealing with someone like that, you never know what the fuck you gonna get. Are you able to go live and he starts acting up to have a trial? I don't understand what you're saying. You said don't even engage. Yeah, don't engage, right? He came out and did it to me. He started talking to me. That's how the conversation started. He came out of the room and saying why I was doing this, why I'm lying. And so I said click and turned it on. The nigga picked up on it that I had it on. He said, wait a minute. Bitch, who you got on the phone? I was like, nobody. I ain't got nobody on the phone. I didn't. And then he walked over and seen the record. Bitch, you taping me? Not funny, but it's like kind of funny. Bitch, I know you take. Got the phone. Give me this. Took both on. Research, I'll be glad to send those over to you because we can get your son help. No, you can't. No, you can't, because when the police came and they brought the paramedics, he could refuse, and that's what he did. He refused treatment. You can't make them get no treatment. They kept saying, let's go to the hospital. He wouldn't go. They couldn't make it. Just like the other police lady, she said, he can get shot that'll last 6 months, so he won't take the pill. He told me, I don't need no shot. All I need is some cigarettes. And he put in a text, so he can't say I'm lying. No police, no hospital. He's been to the hospital. He's been treated. But what you get, if you get medicine and you don't take it, or you don't take it every day, or at whatever time. Okay. Right, I'm protecting him. Okay. Like I said what I said, and there's certain things I'm not finna say on here. You don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm standing right here at the front door waiting for the popo. Because I already called 911, so you don't know what the fuck you talking about, and I'm not going to fucking elaborate and cause myself more problems. I don't know. I don't go to the doctor with him. I think he might have more than one thing that he was diagnosed with. Acquired police. No, you don't have the right to push somebody, take their phone and push them and hurt them. No, you don't. That's assault. And he has a history of that. Taking a year and a day. They slow, or I don't know if they busy right now, but I did call. That's why I'm talking out the front door. I don't want to be upstairs because I want his ass to know, to hear. But he probably know anyway, so I'm probably not sending it to him. But he had to expect this to do that to me. He had to know, because as soon as his probation officer saw it, and I said it, they told him he had to go. They're like, you can't do your mama. You cannot stay there. This is too dangerous at this point. And he's like, she did it herself. I hear a phone ringing. He calling somebody. But his probation officer told me to report it. Thank you, Suki. Info in. You're right, y'all. I don't know. You're right. Fire department faster than them. I don't know when they're going to get here, but at least I called. No, I don't. That's why I'm calling. And I keep calling, but this time I have an injury and I want them to see it. Yeah, and if y'all want to ask them, call them, ask them to do a wellness check on me, that's fine. I won't be upset. He up there talking to somebody. If he comes down here and takes this phone, y'all call the police, okay? Call him again. If he come back and take you up, there's a phone ring. Now he talking. If he comes down here and take this phone out my hand, I'm gonna stay on it. And he says something, y'all call. He talking to somebody upstairs. No, I have nowhere to go. The door locked? No, I told him what he said. When I called 911, they asked me what happened. I told him what he did. Talking to somebody. I can't. I'm at the front door. So there's nothing at the door but the foyer. I have the bathroom, but I don't want to leave my house. I don't know what else he'll do to it. I'm not going to leave my house. Thank you, Breeze J06. I'm not going to leave my own house. That's why I'm letting everybody know, and I ask y'all to donate, and I appreciate y'all doing it because I need to get some protection. Yeah, this is the door they come to. So that's why I wanted to be close to the door. I don't, yeah. If that's, is that the only way you can call? You have to be in the same state? I, well, you know what? I don't really know. I'm praying that I don't get killed right now. Well, what I'm trying to tell you, baby, is it's been happening. I've been dealing with it. I just didn't tell the public. Oh, I called the non-emergency number. It rang 20, 30 times. So I got a text. I guess sometimes they're really busy, and it said, did you mean to contact us? Press 1, yes, 2, no. So I pressed 1, and they eventually called me back just a few minutes ago. That's why I came down here and got on the camera. And they said, I told them what happened, and they said they would send an officer out. Well, Juju, so peachy. I guess it was meant to be because it happened. So it's allowed to happen. I'm just deciding at this point, let's go on and get it over. Let's wrap it up because it's too dangerous now. I mean, your supporters out of state can call non-emergency. Oh, okay. And right now it's just ringing. So I had to, they let me, I told her I didn't want 911. It's not an emergency. I'm like, the damage is done now. I just want to report and I want them to see my leg and tell them what happened. And so she took it down and said they sending someone out. Girl, it's just gonna ring. If it's not an emergency, just ring, ring, ring. They not out there yet. They'll come eventually. If you're in an emergency, you better defend yourself because sometimes it might take them a couple of hours to get to you. Because it's gotten more crime and more people have come to Atlanta. So it's more crime written now. And I'm in DeKalb County and it's always something going on out here now. Every day. Yes, I showed it. It's a bad bruise. It's black and purple. It's a bad bruise and it's hurting. It's real sore. It's black. I I hate to say it, but I kind of hope so. I can't hit him with no bat. If I'm not stronger than him, he can grab and overpower me. That's the thing. I can't overpower him at this time. Or maybe he needs to go and sit for a couple of days or a day or a night. I'm not trying to mess up his whole future. He said I am, but I'm trying to ruin his life. I'm not, but you're ruining mine. Like, why should I just let you disrespect me and then get out in public and tell everybody that it's me? And let you tell everybody it's me. You say if a person proves to be violent, they should automatically be removed. They will. That's what if they see this and they believe me instead of believing him, they will. So Miss AKT, I'm praying because I don't want to deal with this no more. I'm just tired. I don't want to spend my older life being abused and living with an adult child and going through this. I don't want to put nobody around me like that. Family. Well, his father, like I said, his father was listening when he was throwing my food on the floor and he was disrespecting me and the father wouldn't even stop it. He didn't tell him to stop. The father just listened like you wanted him to do that to me. That's what's tripping me out. The father, I knew it was him. I know his voice. I had him on speaker. The father listened and let him go through it and do it. Yes, the father does. Clearly, to do that and enjoy it just calmly, was quiet. I couldn't believe it. It seemed like some shit from the goddamn Twilight Zone. Shelter. Yes, you're right. That is somewhere to go live. And I had him go there a couple of months ago when he did this. He told his probation officer. She talked to him. She talked to me. And I just said, well, he's like, I don't like living in the shelter. It's so hard there. You got to get up at 6 in the morning. You got to look for a job. I said, but you need one. I said, you didn't have any privacy. And I'm just like, every time you come back, whatever the spirit on you just gets worse and worse and worse, like it wants you to murder me. He said they answered and the girl said that she can't give an update on when they'll be. Okay. Well, at least they know you called. Thank you. I'm exhausted. I'm so tired, but I'm just I don't like going to sleep when he's here. I don't trust him. No, I really don't. You said the probation officer can't. She sees it, but she said they don't have no power to do nothing. They're going to work on getting him out of here. But she said, I have to go through. I don't think so. He don't never keep them. The relationships don't never last. I can't. When my nerves get bad or I get upset about something, I lose my appetite. I'm not like some people who eat a lot when they're nervous. My nerves like that I can't eat nothing. I don't even have no appetite. I just been drinking fluid, drinking water. I had a protein drink. I didn't even finish it. And I love milk. I love protein drink. I couldn't even finish it. When I get upset, I can't. No, I don't snore. My Sarah passed. I'm sorry. You lost a child. Hold on, let me see who this is, y'all. Child, that's one of them telemarketers. I'm sorry. You see, you got me and my mom. Oh, y'all live in Georgia? Yeah, I don't smoke either. Y'all, thank you for donating to help me, y'all. Y'all been amazing. Like they told her, the young lady that called, I ain't no telling how long I will be waiting. I just wanted y'all to know what happened to me after I got off of that, telling y'all and let y'all hear the people. Georgia has demonic spirit. They in every state, baby. Reaction to someone abusing you, there's no excuse from what you let us hear. Yes, I let you hear it. Y'all know I'm not a liar. So if I say something in public, you already know I got receipts. And that enraged him because he thought I didn't. I know, J-Love, but we don't know how long. We don't know how long. Because they busy. They must be busy. I'm not leaving my house. Yep, he's very immature. Oh, which one is a troll? Well, you know, things happen. If you have a child, you don't know what might happen to your child or what might happen to you. There's nothing wrong with having adult children living in your house. It depends on the circumstances. It depends on how they treat you and what type of family that it is. So you're not going to make me feel bad about that. Don't care what you think. Don't care what you say. What's the name of the troll that's in here so I can get him out? That would be this time, but that didn't start it. That's just some shit he wanted to do. Well, if you come to Atlanta and I'm not busy, and I'm free, I'll cook you something. I'm just trying. I don't want to be too down about it. I don't want to spend my whole day. What did I do? I didn't mean to do that. Like brighten up the screen. Oh, how do I undo that? I don't like that. Might come. Yeah, okay, that's better. That's back. I don't want to be depressed, y'all. You're right. Only symbols when you taking drugs and you have spiritual gifts. Our spirits are already on you. Then other negative ones or demonic ones are attracted in with the drugs. Ooh, that makes your mental problem worse. Thank you, Kim. Yep, I want to answer this. Hold on, they're here. They're here. Were you the one that was here the other day? You were. You didn't come Saturday? I remember seeing you. You helped me and gave me the form. Okay. You look like the one that was here Saturday.
What's going on?
Y'all, you want me to get off the phone?
Yeah, where you at?
He's in his room. He pushed me earlier